Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Recall that is hypothesized to work by storing abstract features which are then used to construct the memory during recall. The period after the American Civil War when the Southern states were reorganized and reintegrated into the Union, 1865 to 1877. An interpretation formed by piecing together bits of evidence. The activity of constructing something again. Recall that is hypothesized to work by storing abstract features which are then used to construct the memory during recall. The period after the American Civil War when the Southern states were reorganized and reintegrated into the Union, 1865 to 1877. Cause to be returned. Recall the defective auto tires. Recall knowledge from memory. Have a recollection. Call to mind. Go back to something earlier. Summon to return. The ambassador was recalled to his country. The process of remembering, especially the process of recovering information by mental effort. He has total recall of the episode. A request by the manufacturer of a defective product to return the product, as for replacement or repair. A bugle call that signals troops to return. A call to return. The recall of our ambassador. Cause one's, or someone else's, thoughts or attention to return from a reverie or digression. She was recalled by a loud laugh. Make unavailable. Bar from sale or distribution. The company recalled the product when it was found to be faulty. The act of removing an official by petition. The process of remembering, especially the process of recovering information by mental effort. A mental impression retained and recalled from the past. The ability to recall past occurrences. The process of remembering, especially the process of recovering information by mental effort. Something recalled to the mind. An explanation of something that is not immediately obvious. The edict was subject to many interpretations. The act of interpreting something as expressed in an artistic performance. A mental representation of the meaning or significance of something. An explanation that results from interpreting something. The report included his interpretation of the forensic evidence. The act of putting something in working order again. Garments that must be repaired. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. She repaired her TV set. Set straight or right. Repair an oversight. The act of putting something in working order again. Give new life or energy to. This treatment repaired my health. Make amends for, pay compensation for. One can never fully repair the suffering and losses of the Jews in the Third Reich. Move, travel, or proceed toward some place. He repaired to his cabin in the woods. A frequently visited place. A formal way of referring to the condition of something. The building was in good repair. The quality of being fixed in place is by some firm attachment. The act of putting something in working order again. A regular patron. A bum who is a Central Park fixture. An object firmly fixed in place, especially in a household. Restraint that attaches to something or holds something in place. Histology, the preservation and hardening of a tissue sample to retain as nearly as possible the same relations they had in the living body. The act of putting something in working order again. The sterilization of an animal. Something done or paid in expiation of a wrong. The act of putting something in working order again. Compensation, given or received, for an insult or injury. An act for which there is no reparation. Usually plural, compensation exacted from a defeated nation by the victors. Germany was unable to pay the reparations demanded after World War I. A determination of the place where something is. He got a good fix on the target. Informal terms for a difficult situation. He got into a terrible fix. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Put something somewhere, firmly. Fix your eyes on this spot. Make infertile. Decide upon or fix definitely. Fix the variables. Make ready or suitable or equip in advance for a particular purpose or for some use, event, etc. I was fixing to leave town after I paid the hotel bill. Take vengeance on or get even. That'll fix him good. The act of putting something in working order again. Prepare for eating by applying heat. Fix breakfast for the guests, please. Cause to be firmly attached. She fixed her gaze on the man. Make fixed, stable or stationary. Let's fix the picture to the frame. An exemption granted after influence, e.g., money, is brought to bear. Collusion resulted in tax fixes for gamblers. Influence an event or its outcome by illegal means. Fix a race. Kill, preserve, and harden tissue in order to prepare for microscopic study. Set or place definitely. Let's fix the date for the party. Something craved, especially an intravenous injection of a narcotic drug. She needed a fix of chocolate. Restore by replacing a part or putting together what is torn or broken. Sewing that repairs a worn or torn hole, especially in a garment. Her stockings had several mends. The act of putting something in working order again. Heal or recover. My broken leg is mending. Forming again, especially with improvements or removal of defects, renewing and reconstituting. A complete reconstruction and renovation of something. The blighted neighborhood underwent a total makeover. An overall beauty treatment, involving a person's hairstyle and cosmetics and clothing, intended to change or improve a person's appearance. Assembling again. Building again. Assembling again. Forming again, especially with improvements or removal of defects, renewing and reconstituting. Feedback in phase with, augmenting, the input. Biology, growth anew of lost tissue or destroyed parts or organs. The activity of spiritual or physical renewal. A time of life, usually defined in years, at which some particular qualification or power arises. She was now of school age. A prolonged period of time. We've known each other for ages. A late time of life. Old age is not for sissies. Grow old or older. She aged gracefully. An era of history having some distinctive feature. We live in a litigious age. Begin to seem older. Get older. The death of his wife caused him to age fast. How long something has existed. It was replaced because of its age. Make older. The death of his child aged him tremendously. An era of history having some distinctive feature.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.